Alright, let's go. It's starting to heat up right now. We can see right now in the middle lane. They really wanted to actually zone out and get some farms here as Raf from EXECRATION will be facing off against Yoz here as near my Sharangawi. Now we see that there's probably or someone from EXECRATION here as they would like to go on jungle invasion this early on this round. Meanwhile, there would be someone in danger. Would there be a first blind right here as Engar might be dying? Yes, he will be going down. A transition probably going into the clash lane as they would want a victim here as they would quite an escape for that. A disengage would be needed here for EXECRATION so that they could actually re-establish themselves and just look at how EXECRATION just disengage and moves out of combat but utilized right there. Just a sliver though for NANOBOT.
Yeah, a bit of a split here for the set of EXECRATION. Putting a lot of pressure here on the first layer of tower here, coming from the side of NANOBOT on the bottom lane. EXECRATION just going and showing really.
Yes, that's true. Meanwhile, Foots at the bottom lane right now needs to be careful right now. Danny might be ganked up by 3 people from NANOBOT, but he will be able to win. No, he will be down for the count as that Futsu will be counting how many seconds left.
Bottom lane 2 on the mid map, and they're looking like they want to swarm the Tyrant here. Gonna go for this early beatdown. But Danny's right here alongside his teammate Rafay. Can they find a clash to connect with the Tyrant here? Unfortunately for them, they start to lose the altercation. Defeats after defeats, kills after kills. And a bit of a recovery run here for the side of EXECRATION. Looking like they want to turn things around. 2 players now a tag away from going down, but NANOBOT stays alive.
Wow, it is quite a very close call for both EXECRATION and NANOBOT, where it would be a very hot contest right here as Sam would like to actually get his chops right here on the Tyrant being assisted right now by Yoz, and this might be an uncontested Tyrant going into the side of NANOBOT. They will actually get it very beautiful. Meanwhile, on the other side, I think EXECRATION would actually prefer to go for that Overlord so that they will be able to actually jockey in for position because that Vanguard will be spawning for a couple of waves.
Yeah, contention on 3 lanes is going to be enough to put the pressure down in. But keep in mind, NANOBOT had a pretty funky start, but it doesn't really matter in a game of Honor of Kings where you have a slow start, but all of a sudden it turned things around here on this mid stage. And so far we get to see a bit of a trail down for the side of NANOBOT. They want to run over those towers. Danny is running away for dear life, hoping for some cavalry to arrive, but no one is there. NANOBOT's here, going to go for a snowball run, but quickly, as I say that, Rafay hops inside a scene. Out, but they're going to be coming in pretty late for this one. And here we go. 5v5 clash. Jet, take it away.
Okay, but I think they're still just jockeying for the position, although that set sail from Sunso was just utilized early on, and this will be a cooldown for that. Meanwhile, we'll see probably a jungle invasion's Engar with that Dharma just waiting around as Sam wanted to poke in and jockey for that position. But meanwhile, at the top lane, it is just a commotion around here. Timer Smash going to be deployed right there by Ivy, but no one has kill composition. It is still a 5-2 advantage going into the side of NANOBOTs, but I think it is still a commotion going on in the middle of the tier 2 tower that's right here. But I think that Nakoruru was in danger. He was pulled in by the Dharma, and Nakoruru will be going down for the count as we see Sam trying to get a chase on Hyde, but Hyde, will he be able to actually hide on this one? I think not anymore, as Yoz will be going there to clean it up and wait. And when you look at NANOBOT's positioning when it comes to teamfight initiations, they really wanted to trap and pinch in to get that particular pick off, and then when there are reinforcements going up, they're going to scurry away. And I think right now it will be an uncontested Overlord on the side of NANOBOT and even further so that they can actually pick them off. Now, if they will be able to successfully do that, like say for example right now as Sam wanting to initiate, but set sail will be launched by Sunswa, trying to get out from that because he knows there are a lot of people from NANOBOT who will be there. But it means it would be bigger space for NANOBOT to actually get that Tyrant just like that.
Yeah, I mean, 2 in a row here for NANOBOT on the Tyrant, and that is going to be opening up their buff here for them to win this very clash. There we go. 1 player goes down. That is going to be Hyde here from the side of EXECRATION. The rest of the squad here, the cavalry, arrives, rendezvous out. NANOBOT a bit too late, and they're going to get trailed down here. Sam, what can you do? Absolutely nothing at all. They get obliterated down. You tickle the bear, we'll bite you down. NANOBOT losing that very clash. invaded. Pushing up now. 5 players just going to be right around the parameter here for a set of NANOBOT. They tangle Misura down. They want to go for the chase down. Support comes in here. That's going to be Carl trying to save the day, able to endure, and the pressure lives on and take everything that EXECRATION is offering.
Now, we can see that they really wanted to go on together. Meanwhile, Sam wanted to get that Overlord, but there will be vision that is coming on from Carl, and let's see what will EXECRATION react to this one, or they will just leave this behind. As we see, Ivy was able to actually detect that member from EXECRATION, and they were able to pick that off also with that Overlord, and now they will be continuing on this one, and there will be 3 people down on the side of EXECRATION right now, as we are going to make it 4 probably on the side of Nano, but yes, they will be able to do that, and they'll be continuing to actually...
Here, falling behind the spawns, playing around the base, hoping for best out of the best in this very case. And here we go, NANOBOT surging in, mid turret already done. It's gonna be them going for the pusher towards the base, zoning it up. No players from the side of EXECRATION left here to go for the defense. They try to barge in, they go for the recovery. They do find one, they do find a double, but enough to be said, NANOBOT now playing away from the scene, trailing now. They're gonna go for rendezvous, just a bit of a setback, just a bit of a reset is all that they need to go for another wave. Can they close out the deal here?
Let's see about that, as we see members of NANOBOT right now trying to get in game for position right now, and there will be 2 people from EXECRATION that will be going down. Also, the crystal will be going down as we are going to the second game, as NANOBOT will be taking wanted to scurry away. They don't want to go into too much depth on actually initiating team fights or go for the team fight. The heroes gorge right now as we are trying to warm up for game number 2 right here in Battle for Supremacy Reigns Supreme, just here in Honor of Kings, as Yoz will be facing up against Mr. with the Taino. Now let's see how are they going to actually apply this one, as we're going to observe. Probably there's still a very typical, I should say, typical laning stage that they're going to have, right?
So it's just going to be testing the waters out once more in regards to how this one's going to play through. Still a bit of a heavy contention here right around the parameter for the Overlord. And there's going to be a lot of more players here from the set of EXECRATION. But come again, still not going to be going into any way whatsoever. I mean, both teams are just tickling each other. No commitments, not just yet. In regards to goal discrepancy, it's not really worth mentioning as well, as no clashes has truly happened. But we get to see Sunbin's on speed up buff will be invested here, just ensuring that, you know, they
at the farm lane as Danny and Raph would be going on to defend. And now we are seeing the Tyrant has been spawned. There might be a con that will be going on here, as we see Sam would be going into that Tyrant, who will be able to pick up the Tyrant. It would be EXECRATION that will be picking that defense. What a steal, actually! But first blood will be dealt by NANOBOT, and there would be 2 people going down on the side of EXECRATION. They will be paying that much just to get that Tyrant buff, and that would be a 2-1 situation right here on the side of NANOBOT, as they are going to pressure right now in the middle lane.
Yeah, was it worth it? I'm not so certain about it. Maybe we'll find out later on in the later stage. And he's going to be able to survive for this time being. But take a look at this. Raph, Danny, what are you going to be able to do? Absolutely nothing for the side of Danny. Raph, just watch his teammate go down. Well, unfortunate. NANOBOT still going to be able to take the lead, and the gap for the gold will be immense.
That's true, and we are looking right now at the middle lane. Would there be any more troubles, as we see tier 1 bot middle tower on the side of EXECRATION has just crumbled earlier on, and that would mean more space for NANOBOT to actually rotate either on the clash lane or in the farm lane. Now there would be more pressure going on, as they would like to destroy that bottom tier tower on the side of EXECRATION, and they will be able to successfully do that. Now NANOBOT Engar might be in danger here, as he will be...
Unfortunately, I mean, on a coaching standpoint, you don't want to go for this. There might just be a possible pinch, but at the same time, those 2 players on the bottom lane is going to be far away from the scene. Hyde and his teammate, that's going to be Carl, will be the only players right around the vicinity. And look at this, aggressively pushing up. They really want to take away Hyde. Sunbin actually finding the elimination.
But look at here at the bottom lane, EXECRATION really applying that side pressure right now. I think that was the key to how they're actually winning these lanes, and it would mean, there would be more zoning out that's happening right now, as they would be probably successful in actually breaking that bottom tier tower, and that Menki also goes down with it. Now, it is the high ground that is being pressured right now by Execration. They really wanted to go to game number 3 on this one, and it is still continuing as they will be able to successfully take out that high ground tower on the side of NANOBOT. Now, how will NANOBOT respond to this, knowing that their lanes are being slowly but surely being bitten down and broken apart by Execration at this moment?
Yeah, I mean, actually, Execration, are they gonna settle for another clash here towards this mid lane? Looking like might just be the possible case. Tyrant now contested. Who is it gonna be? Looking like Execration takes this one away. Carl finds the connection.
And yes, they need to scurry away before someone falls down on the side of NANOBOT, because as we have observed, it is a super minion wave already on the side of Execration going further on the farm lane. Now, there is a jungle invasion that is going on right now on the side of NANOBOT. Meanwhile, that is also the Execration right now really wanted to actually apply pressure in that middle lane so that the minion waves of both Clash Lane and Farm Lane, they will be able to freely push on that one. Now, Danny might be in danger here. Yes, he will be going down. But in exchange, they will be able to take down Engar on that. So it would still be a 4v4 situation that's going on right now. They really need to rotate on that. And we are seeing a pressure might be needs to hide, but yep, they really need to do that on the side of NANOBOT so that they'll be able to most especially the high ground bottom tower that has been demolished earlier on. Now they really wanted to get that overlord so that they'll be able to actually push further as well, and they will be able to apply pressure as well on the side of Execration. Now they will be successful in getting that overlord for NANOBOT. Meanwhile, there might be a jungle invasion that is going on right now for in the side of NANOBOT, but they needed to actually assert one fatal mistake here, one casualty here. It means there would be more space for the other side to actually push further. Now we see Execration really challenging that Tyrant, but would there be a contest right after this one? As
see NANOBOT as well having the overlord for their side, so it is going to be a split push here for this one, and looking like they want to funnel things here towards this center part of the map. Execration, NANOBOT about to go for it.
Yep, it would be quite an action-packed situation here as they would jockey in for position, and there would be someone that's diving right now, might be in danger right here. Mitsura in too deep, but he will be going back safe and sound, but someone, Engar, will be going down for the count, and that would be a 5v4 situation right now on the side of Execration. They really wanted to take advantage of that numbers advantage that is going onto their side right now. Either they wanted to make the pressure or they would exploit the resources that is in the jungle right now. That's we can see they won't be able to eliminate that much, and they really need to be careful on how they're going to initiate team fights. Like right here, right now, they want more probably. Yes, the men will be going down, and yes, they'll be giving it to them, but in exchange, they'll be able to hide NANOBOTs in a 3v4 situation. As of the moment, they really need to jockey and down on how they will be able to defend their middle tower, as it is being scare away members of Execration, so that they will be able to actually scout in further and create a bit of a push on their side. Meanwhile, someone from the bottom lane, I think it's Hyde, really wanted to get in further on that, as a lane, or Engar rather, will be actually stepping back. But there might be a contest that's going on here. Meanwhile, the Enhanced Overlord will be depleting, slowly going down, and it will be going on the side of NANOBOT. What a crucial kill theft on that, but at what cost? 2 people from NANOBOT will be going down, and the continuous jungle invasion, Mitsura will be chasing up 3 people from NANOBOT here, as they would like to apply pressure on this one, but to no avail. Engar was able to respawn at that perfect time to be able to eliminate Mitsura. But in the middle lane, would they be able to also defend on this one? Nope. Engar will be going down on the second time, as 2 people left right now on the side of NANOBOT, but the Vanguards will be going on their side.
Yeah, props to them on this one. Here we go. Coming to see another slay here for the Tyrant here, coming from the set of Execration. And clearly right now, it is going to be a very close game here. Much more longer in how it went down on the very first round. And my days, got a top map. Just allocating Mayin here, aka Hyde, on the top lane as well. Here we go. Another heavy clash about to ensue.
Yep. as we speak right now, it will be the Azure Golem going down first. It will be going to the side of Execration as Carl will be taking that. But there would be an continuous application of pressure right now as Execration will be transitioning going into the top. But they would like to actually probably go into the middle wherein there would be less pressure that, but they might be in danger here as Sam will be going in, and that might prove fatal on the side of Execration as they will be falling down one by one on this one, and that would be 2 people down on the side of Execration. That is actually out for the count for around 30-40 seconds right now. Make it 3, excuse me, and Carl might be also going down on this one. Done, really being done right here, and still being alive. No, not anymore. And because Execration only have 1 person alive.
Yeah, gotta keep in mind here, Execration has been able to get 4 Tyrants already. They're on the loose, but NANOBOT's gonna try to get a breakthrough here on the Crystal, but they don't really have the life to back it up now. Fall away, NANOBOTs fall back. Don't want to go for a rollout, not just yet. It's gonna be Execration successfully defending the Crystal here. There we go. Now that we got all the grounds, all equalized. Pretty much every player here is gonna be maxed out. There's no excuses anymore. It's just all gonna come down to the proper execution. The proper clash is here. Here we go. Overlord now gonna get contested, but looking like they don't want to go for the commitment not just yet. Want to clear out, want to win this clash first. Even if they don't really get the Overlord, just get the clash. That might just be a dagger as well to close out the deal here. Come again, Execration, they do have that map control, but unfortunately for them, the CCs are going to be connecting now. We get to see Hyde is going to be out. Same goes for the side of Danny. Trying to run away for dear life. The investments coming in from the side of NANOBOT is pretty huge, and they are so concise, they are so precise, compact as a quad, and they're gonna be able to cohesively push down, burn down the players from the side of Execration.
Yes, that is quite crucial for the side of NANOBOT as 5 of them still alive, and they are continuing to apply pressure right here in the middle lane. As proven from it would be Mitsura going down right now, and I think Rafa will actually follow suit. Now they will be breaking down this middle high ground tower, and also the Crystal right now as NANOBOT right now wanting to secure that finals, but they really need to wait for that cannon, and they will be breaking the Crystal, and they will be going to the finals as they will eliminate Execration 2-0.
Wow, NANOBOT Execration only for the later part of the early stage of the game, but want to talk about the proper MVP? Yup.